To begin our love monsters, we're going to start by cutting out our pattern piece. We need to use this pattern piece to trace two shapes onto our piece of felt. I like to put my pattern piece right in the corner so that I only have to cut two sides. So I'm just lining it up with that corner. I'm going to hold it down carefully with one hand and then use a pencil to trace around my shape. Now, drawing on felt is harder than drawing on paper, so you might have to sort of go over your lines a few times to get them to show up. Make sure that you're using a regular number 2 pencil for this. Mechanical pencils don't work very well for drawing on felt. Also make sure that your pattern piece doesn't move around as you're tracing, because then obviously the shape isn't going to turn out right. I can just put it right back in like a puzzle piece and keep going. Now once I have one on the left side, I'm going to do the same thing on the right side, because I need one shape for the front of my monster and one shape for the back. If you want your love monster to have arms, you can cut out a pattern piece for an arm as well. I usually make mine look just like a mitten with like a really long arm part attached to it. You have to make sure that this shape will fit in your extra space above the ears, because that is all the extra felt that you have. So whatever extra things you choose to do have to fit in your extra areas. And I'm just going to trace around this shape 2 times, just like I did the body. When all your shapes are traced and you're making sure that none of them are overlapping each other, we're going to use some very sharp scissors to carefully cut on all of our lines. I'm trying to cut right on top of my lines so that my pieces turn out the right size and shape. When you're done cutting out your shapes, don't forget to put your name on top of them with masking tape.